Hi, Scorpio. This is self discovery support, and this is going to be your message. All right, so let's pull a card. Let's see what's happening. Judgment here, and then let's clarify. One, two, three. All right, we got judgment, Seven of Wands, Six of Coins, and Queen of Wands. Queen of Swords, I should say, but Knight of Cups in your hidden. All right, so there's some kind of is there some kind of it's almost like an opportunity to restart, an opportunity to reconnect with someone, but there's definitely a sense of like openness to vulnerability, but maybe there's a kind of resistance because this is someone who is single, is independent, not necessarily single in that way, but of a single mind and maybe self-reliant. So in some ways, you could be someone who is, well, look at that Hierophant. You could be going from this kind of more independent energy to connection and actually deep connection. It could be what's here. And not just connection, commitment. So Judgment talks about new starts. Okay, and so for some of you, this is someone else that you know already. There is a kind of situation that maybe you've had defenses up, and yeah, with the Queen of Swords here, it kind of feels like there's some kind of barrier to being actually quite open and in exchange with this person. Maybe you have said words, maybe you two have said words, and maybe you've had to speak your truth, but it kind of feels like this could be something that is leading you back to an expression with somebody. Okay, let's just pull a couple more cards. What's this Seven of Wands about? Okay, King of Wands. All right, some of you could be connecting to a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe you're not quite talking to them at this moment. The High Priestess here. And yeah, I do think that there's a kind of rift between you and someone. It's pretty clear. And there's some kind of separation. But on the table for you, it kind of feels like, could we, or maybe it's you asking yourself the question, could I restart this? I do think that you're trying to resist this with all you can. The Hermit is here, so it does feel like a lot of self-reflection here. And in tips that we have with people, it's always good to see the Hermit because it means that you stepping back to say, okay, what was my part in this? Now, what I want to do is look at the other person. All right, let's see the other person. Ten of Cups. All right, already quite different. Let's clarify. Eight of Wands. King of Swords. Six of Wands. All right. You had strength twice. Definitely strong Leo energy here. I kind of think that this other person is actually interested in feeling that the bond or the union, the connection would make them happy. Eight of Wands is about moving things, and it's kind of a decision to be successful here. That's Leo energy as well, but we have Sagittarius and also air sign energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But it does feel like this person is understanding that what makes them happy, and it could feel like this person's like, okay, I'm gonna get going on this. That does feel very Sagittarian to me if I'm thinking about it. Let's pull one card on this. What's this? Who's the Ten of Cups? Who makes this person feel the Ten of Cups? Look at that. Judgment. So the same card that you have gotten. There's definitely a kind of cross connection here between both of you. It kind of feels like returning to the scene of a crime, actually. It's like, okay, a lot happened. Maybe there was a decision to separate, but it does feel like gravitating back to each other. The Emperor here, big decisions. And with the Five of Swords, it can be a kind of understanding that there was a, people were too quick to jump to conclusions. Maybe there's a lot of regret here. Um, yeah, could we dig our way out of this situation where maybe we have self sabotaged something that was pretty good? Queen of Wands with the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups was here already. All right, there's a definite like attraction and draw between the two of you, and I do think it's a strong connection that it deserves the work, right? Um, if we can overcome our egos, a lot of strength energy. So let's pull an advice card. Ooh, look at that. Five of Swords again. It's exactly what I'm saying to you is like there's some kind of like everybody's egos are on the line, and when they clash, it can feel like a lot. If you're connecting to someone like a Leo, we had Aries here as well, and you have Scorpio, that's very strong. There's a potential for very like magnetic, but also it can be big defenses as well. And so what's needed is for people to see each other on the same plane. There's no hierarchy. There's no power struggle, and kind of take your time to build your way out of, step your way slowly out of holding back, like withholding when we should be sharing and opening up, and also balancing with each other. Okay, I see your point, you see my point. Let's talk about it. This is how I felt at the time. This kind of thing probably needs to happen. So, Scorpio, this is what I have for you. Wishing you all the best. Take care.